And we are underway in this AFC Wildcard Weekend contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air is Herbert. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First and 10, Herbert. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it'll be 2nd down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Johnston brings it in. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice game.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Going for the first with Dobbins. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Dobbins. And he'll get this down to the 40. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Prescott here from the gun. That throw finds Pickens. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Alohi Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Receiver in motion, headed right. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching the kid, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Win the early battle. get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice gain. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll try and punch it in. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain for them there, setting up 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Going power with a big tight end. And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Here's Herbert. That pass is tipped, and they'll get to it for the interception. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Herbert from the gun. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. They strike for 23 yards. And it brings up an LA 1st down. Herbert back to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Second and 10 now. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go... down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. They snap it to Herbert. He finds him beyond the marker. And he reaches the 30 before going out of bounds. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. On the play fake, it's Herbert. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. It's a 2-score game early. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Chargers ball as we get back for the second, and they are thinking points. Herbert on first down. Escapes the pocket. They're going to get to him, and what a shot! The football's out! So march it forward after they accept the penalty. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Forced out to his right. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers start to fight back with their first points of this game. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Dak off the play fake. He put everything he had into this one. This is caught inside the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 13-point lead. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. Darius Davis to return it. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Working quickly here. The Steelers calling their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 37. On target to Dobbins. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here. On 4th down, they snap it to Herbert. He connects downfield on 4. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers make it a 1-score game in the first half. Loud McConkey with a touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. 1st and 10, Prescott. Taken in by Shaheed. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there. They get 27 on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing on first is Prescott. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Prescott now on 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Big catch made, and he got both feet in. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers tie this game at 21. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got 1st down from the 31. They send the tight end in motion. Hits his running back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop him behind the line.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Cut out left. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Steelers driving. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He has the 1st over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
2nd and 8. It's caught. That's Mike Williams. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
That's another Pittsburgh Steeler.
First down. Here's Dak. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Cut near the goal line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And goal is across the line for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take the lead just before halftime. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. One last play before the break. Looking to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And he's there to send that one away incomplete. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. With this kick, we're back underway, a spot in the divisional round on the line. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on it. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's got a gain of 6 there. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Play action, Prescott. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first down, they'll run. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. A low hit Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's on the move. He can run it.
You know, that's exactly how a defense should adapt as a play progresses. They blanketed everybody in coverage, but still kept all eyes on the quarterback to keep him from breaking containment. He got out for no gain. That feels like a sack for those defenders.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Dak now from the gun. Catch made over the middle. Juke the defender. Has room down the left sideline. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. From the pistol, it's Herbert. He finds OBJ. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. They've got a man in motion. Shotgun snap to Herbert. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
On 3rd down, Herbert gets this to OBJ. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. First and 10, Herbert. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Now Herbert again. On target to Dobbins. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Chargers will have a first. It's Herbert once more. Complete to Beckham. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. Touchdown, LA! All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 2nd and 4. Launches one deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. The Steelers take a 13-point lead. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Escapes the pocket.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
From the 36. Buys time, rolling right. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Herbert from the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down.
And that's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got it perfect. Well, you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
1st and 10, Prescott. Throw left side, caught by Shaheed. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. 16 yards. It'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Finds his man over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Back to throw. Here's Dak. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Derwin James picks it.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That's complete to Dobbins. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They send a man in motion. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. Completed here to Johnston. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. 1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's Chargers football, and they trail. Need to fight to keep their postseason going.
The pressure on him on the field.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Herbert throwing again. Headed out right. He's got it. Looks like both feet were in, and that's going to get them 2 points.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Back to the well again. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. A 1-yard gain on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
First down, here's Dak. Chased out to his right. And that comes down nowhere near a receiver, and they're going to get him for grounding here. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Throwing on second and real long here. Flush down now to his left. He's keeping it. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
So a really tough spot here. This is third and a country mile. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way, and actually loses yards. And after the punt, the offense comes out onto the field. And the Chargers take possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 33 on 2nd down. Beckham there to grab it. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll get 18 yards there. And it brings up an LA first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Hauled in by Dobbins. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
These intermediate games, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Johnston brings it in. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 2 yards on the pickup. And the Chargers will have a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Herbert to throw once more. Forced out to his right. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Chargers trail by 6. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. And this is going to be an LA touchdown. The Chargers find a way to tie it late. Now the kick team out to steal away the lead with a point after. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Shaheed now to return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a pickup of 11. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll run here on first down. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Completed to his running back. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Setting up to pass. Completed here to Pickens. And they get this down to the 28. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I'm sure coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. He's on the move. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Another throw for Prescott. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Derwin James picks it. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rob.
No highlight for a quarterback.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers grow their lead to 8. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to the air. Prescott after that pick. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throwing again is Dak. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Slot man motioned over. One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And the Chargers make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Chargers as we say so long from Pittsburgh.
It's Paul. I was listening to the album. Good luck. You're on your smiley face emoji. May not be age appropriate, but I will be an 8-year-old indeed with a participation trophy. Yes, I have zero doubts that this whole world's bound to turn into some Girl Scouts. That censorship girls out. Set me down. So when I started this verse, it did start off lighthearted at first, but it feels like I'm targeted. Mind-boggling how my profit is skyrocketed. Look what I pocketed. Yeah, it's just like y'all have been like jogging in. I've been running at full speed, and that's why I'm ahead like my noggin. I'm the fight y'all get in when you debate who the best, but I'm some white. I step up to that mic, cock it then. Oh my God, attention, chicken out again. If I'm elastic, I'm about to reach in my back, bro. Like abracadabra. If I'm elastic, just like that, and I'm back, bro. Break it down. Sometimes I wonder what the old me say. If what? If he could see the way it is today, he'd probably say that everything is gay. What's my name? What's my name? So how many little kids still wanna act like me? I'm a bigger than cacti bee, and that's why these words sting just like you were being attacked by bees in the coop, leaning back my seat. Open R. Kelly's favorite group, the black guy. In my Air Max 90s, white tees, walking parental advisory. My transgender cat Siamese identifies as black but acts Chinese. Like a hacky sack I treat the whole world cause I got it at my feet. How can I explain to you that even myself I'm a danger to? I hop on tracks like a kangaroo and say a few things that do to anger you. Dad, if I think that, I'ma say that. Cancel me, what? Okay, that's it. Go ahead, Paul, quit, snake. You male cross-dresser, fake. And I'll probably get for that, why? But you can all. In fact, them, Dre, Jimmy, me, you. My own kids, they're brass. They can off, them and you off. You too, Paul, got two. Biggest root paws. What you thought you saw ain't what you saw. Cause you're never gonna see me caught sleeping. See the kidnapping, never did happen. Like Sherry Papini, Harry Houdini. I vanish into the thin air as I'm leaving like abracadabra. If I'm elastic, I'm about to reach in my back, bro. Like abracadabra. If I'm elastic, just like that, and I'm back, bro. Open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my own cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to. They wouldn't let me in, so I never asked permission. Tours like a war, I'm getting minimum 5 mil permission. Hit the ignition and beat the emission. Like a clinician more than a musician. My flow rare like a first edition. Report for dismission. Everything I ever thought of, it came to fruition. King of the transition. We never switch and peep the acquisition. No omission. In the satellite that's on an orbiting mission.
I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget it, we on mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Cause now we cooking, we ain't even in the position. I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget it, we on mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Cause now we cooking, we ain't even in the
Two in, two back ends, booked up, look up, I'm flying, yeah, I'm free now, see now, society's time me release now, crazy, I'm finna go see now, big style, big deals, vitamin water, that's a big one, 6 mil. Coach came to me like I'm D1. Like Will. I got 17 hours to the flight out. Only got time for a night out. So tell me what you want from me. We ain't getting no younger. So tell me what you want from me. We ain't got too long, no. You know I gotta catch my flight. You know I gotta reach new heights again. You know I'm running up at night. You know I gotta get one life for this. Text went through. J. Cole said it's memes and mills, but I'm the king and adjusted all. Really wanna wipe me down. I got more patience than a hospital. Sweaty better beef with me than never beef with life's obstacles. I'm bad as a bone out. I'm way too toned to be toned down. Too big, so I'm cocky. From the back while I'm Twitter with my phone out. Got an Eminem deal, but I'm Hershey. 6'2", dark skin with purpose. Never voicemail on my phone last night to myself saying Lil Curtis. Yeah. You know I gotta catch my flight. You know I gotta reach new heights again. You know I'm running up at night. You know I gotta get one life for this.
One in a million. All right now. Since birth, I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found in yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in a million. run the numbers up and run it back. Run, 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 run it back. We run the numbers up and run it back. Run, 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 run it
Time to
back.
add to the cipher. Time is money, time to run the numbers higher. They're hustling early, it's hardwired. Photo bezel, frozen neck off like a tire. $1 million make a follow a messiah. Is you a charlatan or really take them higher? We in demand, distributors and suppliers. Been getting bands and signatures on the flyers. Listen, gotta make moves if you really want it. Desperate Jews eat your food, that's how they be on it. It's a must that we hustle today and escape from round table discussing the way that we get to the rack. Matter the game that you play, I'm just stating the facts. The aim of the game to be caking and making the max. I was 20 with a stack, 19 with a plaque, 18 neck icy with my Kango hat. I told him,
Run it back.